Have you ever wondered how the Bible can guide you in building wealth? It's more than just saving and spending. It's about wisdom, timing, and purpose. In this video, we'll explore 10 powerful lessons from Bible stories that reveal timeless principles for creating lasting wealth. These aren't just spiritual insights, they're practical strategies you can apply today. Please like this video and subscribe for more videos like this. Start small, grow big. Jesus tells the parable of the mustard seed in Matthew 13:31-32. Though the mustard seed is the smallest of all seeds, it grows into a tree so large that birds perch in its branches. This story demonstrates that small beginnings can lead to extraordinary growth if nurtured properly. Just like the mustard seed, wealth starts with small, consistent actions. Maybe it's saving a tiny fraction of your income, starting a modest business, or learning a new skill. The size of the beginning doesn't matter. Faithfulness and persistence do. In financial terms, think about compounding. Small investments made regularly can grow into significant wealth over time. Don't despise small beginnings. Even the smallest steps, like creating a budget or setting aside $5 a week, can grow into a tree of financial stability. It's about nurturing what you have with patience and discipline. Use your talents wisely. In Matthew 25:14-30, Jesus shares the parable of the talents. A master gives 3 servants varying amounts of silver before leaving on a journey. 2 servants invest and double their share, while the third buries his talent out of fear. Upon returning, the master rewards the ones who multiplied their talents and rebukes the one who didn't use his wisely. This story teaches that wealth creation requires effort, wisdom, and sometimes calculated risk. We all have talents, whether financial, intellectual, or physical. Are you hiding yours out of fear or neglect? Today, this might mean starting a side hustle, pursuing education to sharpen your skills, or investing in opportunities. The servants who succeeded didn't sit idle, they acted. Similarly, taking small, consistent steps can lead to multiplication. Wealth grows when effort meets opportunity. The principle of generational wealth. Proverbs 13:22 states, "A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children." The Bible highlights Joseph's story in Genesis 41 as an example. During Egypt's years of abundance, Joseph stored grain in preparation for famine, ensuring not just his survival, but also Egypt's future prosperity. Wealth isn't just for now, it's about leaving a legacy. Think beyond your immediate needs. How can you prepare your family for the future? Generational wealth is about investing in things that last: education, property, and financial literacy. Joseph's foresight saved Egypt. Similarly, planning ahead by saving, investing, and educating your children ensures they're equipped for challenges. Don't just strive for wealth, aim for sustainability that blesses future generations. Sow in the right season. Ecclesiastes 3 teaches that there is a time to plant and a time to uproot. We see this vividly in Isaac's story in Genesis 26. During a famine, Isaac planted crops and reaped 100-fold because the Lord blessed him. His obedience and timing aligned with divine provision. Timing is crucial in wealth creation. Just as farmers plant in the right season, you need to recognize your financial season. Are you in a season of planting, working, saving, and investing? Or a season of harvesting, enjoying the fruits of your labor? Isaac's blessing didn't happen by chance. It required action at the right time. Identify opportunities to plant financially, whether through business ventures or investments, and trust the process. Misjudging the season, like overspending during a planting phase, can disrupt wealth building. Avoid the quick fix. In Proverbs 21:5, we're warned, "The plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty." Consider Esau, who sold his birthright to Jacob for a bowl of stew in Genesis 25. Esau's haste cost him his inheritance, an irreversible decision driven by short-term hunger. Quick fixes rarely lead to lasting wealth. Esau's story illustrates the dangers of impulsive decisions. In modern times, this could be falling for get-rich-quick schemes or making high-risk financial moves without proper research. Wealth built steadily and with intention endures. Create a financial plan, stick to it, and avoid shortcuts that promise overnight success. Patience and discipline might seem slow, but they yield results far richer than hasty gains. Invest in relationships. The story of Ruth and Boaz in the book of Ruth is a testament to the power of relationships. Ruth's loyalty to her mother-in-law Naomi led her to Boaz, who ultimately became her redeemer and husband. Ruth's decision to invest in her relationship with Naomi transformed her life. Wealth isn't just financial, it's relational. Building strong networks and fostering meaningful connections can open doors to opportunities you wouldn't access alone. Think of relationships as investments. Whether it's mentoring someone or seeking guidance from experienced individuals, these connections can shape your financial path. Ruth's story shows that loyalty and integrity attract favor and opportunities, often leading to wealth creation. Respect the Sabbath principle. In Exodus 20, God commands his people to observe the Sabbath, dedicating one day to rest and reflection. Even during the Israelites' time in the wilderness, they gathered manna 6 days a week and rested on the seventh, trusting God to provide. Rest isn't laziness, it's strategic. Wealth creation requires energy, focus, and creativity, all of which can be depleted without proper rest. The Sabbath principle teaches us to trust God while maintaining balance in our lives. Take time to pause, reflect on your progress, and recharge. This can lead to clearer decision-making and a renewed sense of purpose in your financial journey. Productivity isn't about constant hustle. It's about working smart and knowing when to rest. Partner with God in your finances. In 1 Kings 17, the widow of Zarephath trusted God when Elijah asked her to use her last bit of flour and oil to make him bread. Her obedience resulted in a miracle. Her jars of flour and oil never ran out during the famine. True wealth creation starts with trusting God. The widow's act of faith shows that when we partner with God, He multiplies our efforts. This might look like praying over your finances, seeking divine wisdom in investments, or committing to generosity even when resources seem scarce. When you involve God in your financial plans, you're not relying solely on your abilities, but on divine provision and guidance. Master the art of contentment. In Philippians 4:11-13, Paul speaks about learning the secret of contentment in every situation, whether in plenty or in want. His focus wasn't on external circumstances, but on trusting God for His needs. Contentment isn't about giving up ambition. It's about finding joy in the journey while striving for more. When you appreciate what you have, you avoid the trap of chasing wealth at the expense of peace. Contentment allows you to make clear financial decisions without being driven by greed or comparison. It frees you to focus on building wealth with integrity and purpose. Create wealth to make an impact. In Luke 19:1-10, Zacchaeus, a wealthy tax collector, encounters Jesus and decides to give half of his wealth to the poor and repay anyone he cheated fourfold. His transformation shows how wealth, when used for good, can glorify God and bless others. Wealth isn't just for personal gain, it's a tool for impact. Zacchaeus' story reminds us that generosity brings fulfillment, whether it's supporting a cause, mentoring someone, or creating opportunities for others. True wealth is about serving a higher purpose. When you align your financial goals with values of generosity and service, you create wealth that matters, not just for yourself, but for the world around you. These lessons show that wealth creation is deeply rooted in faith, wisdom, and action. By applying these principles, you're not just building financial stability, but living a life aligned with God's purpose. Wealth built on these foundations is enduring, meaningful, and impactful. If this video has blessed you, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so. Thank you, and see you on my next video.